Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. In this video, we will learn our new vocabulary words in Unit 5, Week 4, read some parts of our story, and then we will know what is the genre of this story. Before we start, I want you to grab your vocabulary booklet and open page 231. After watching my video, I want you to solve this page. If you want to find the presentation of the vocabulary words and its meaning, all you have to do is to open your McGraw account and you will find it in your to-do list. Are you ready? Let's start. Like every time, like the previous video too, we will read the word, read the sentence, and then we will know what is the meaning of this word. The first word is citizenship. Read after me. Citizenship. The word citizenship is derived from the word citizen. Citizen means when a person lives in a specific country or a community, this person is called a citizen. So citizenship means the position of being a citizen of a country when you're a part of a community. Well, you have the option to be either a good citizen or not good citizen. Being a good citizen when you do something like what the kids are doing in the picture. They are planting a tree in their community. And this is an example of good citizenship. Let's read the definition and then I will ask you a small question. Citizenship is the position of being a citizen of a country with all the rights, duties, and privileges that come with it. What is another example of good citizen? Something you do and you feel that you're a good citizen in your community. An example could be when you stop throwing plastic in streets. This is an example of a good citizenship. The second word is continued. Say after me, continued. Continued. Well, I'm sure most of you will know the meaning of this word. The root word is continue. The ed is a suffix. What does continue mean? Continue means without stopping. You're going on. Example, Justin continued to read his book all afternoon. So when something is continued, it goes on without stopping. What is the opposite of continued? Pause my video and think about it. So the opposite of continued is to stop. Next, daring. Say after me. Daring. Daring. Look at the picture here. What do you see? I can see penguins. Everyone is together standing except one daring penguin. He jumped in a very dangerous dive. So the example is one brave penguin made a daring dive into the sea. So do you think it's easy to jump this dive? Well, it's not. And this penguin is very daring. It means courageous, brave, not scared. Something that is daring is courageous and bold. Tell about something daring you have seen. Pause my video and you can discuss what's something daring you have seen and you never forget about it. Next. Horrified. Say after me. Horrified. Horrified. Paul and his mother were horrified by the scary movie. Well, you can know what does horrified means when you look at their faces and when you look at the word in the sentence scary movie. You can know that horrified means scared. When someone is horrified, He or she is filled with great fear. What does it mean to be horrified? Well, obviously, when you're horrified, it means you're scared. Next. Oh, that's very easy. Say after me. Participate. Participate. Barb and her friends like to participate in sack races at the picnic. So participate is when you become a part of, or you take a part of something, a competition, a game, or any activity. So look at Barb. Maybe Barb is this one, or I think this or this, one of the boys. So they participated with their friends to play this sack race. So to participate means to join with others or take part in something. What are some games you like to participate in? Well, I'm sure you like a lot of games. The boys, I'm sure they will say a soccer game. Next. Proposed. Say after me. Proposed. Proposed. Mom proposed that they look online to find the answer to Tina's question. So proposed is a verb. When you propose something is when you suggest something. So the mother, it was her idea to look online to find the answer of Tina's question. She proposed. She told her daughter, why don't you think we should surf the net or look for the answer online? So she suggested. To have proposed something means to have suggested someone or something to others for their consideration. Tell about something you proposed to your family. When you give new ideas to your family. Let's do something. Let's do something at home. Let's go out and do something. This is what we call you're proposing to them. You're giving them new ideas to do something. You're suggesting. Next. Unfairness. Say after me. Unfairness. Unfairness. Well, this word has a prefix and it has a suffix. And the root word is fair. So unfairness means not being fair. The baseball player discussed the unfairness of the referee's call. This is the referee. And he was unfair to the baseball player. So it means he didn't treat him fairly or he was unfair with him. What's the opposite of unfairness? When you are unfair to someone, the opposite is you are fair or you treat him with justice. So unfairness is the state of being unfair or unjust. The last word, waiver. Say after me, waiver. Waiver. Before we read the sentence, let's look at the picture. Well, I think it's a spelling bee. Ted is very confused and he doesn't feel confident, right? Maybe because he forgot some of the answers, or maybe because he didn't study well. Did he feel happy? I don't think so. So let's read what happened to Ted. Ted's confidence started to waver when he forgot the answer. So waver is when you are answering a question and then you stop because you forgot. Then you answer again and then you stop because you forgot. But a confident person who studied well and didn't forget the answers will never stop. So waver is to stop for a moment because you're unsure of your answers. To waver means to stop a moment when being unsure. The question is, describe how you would look if you start to waver. Well, for me, I will start to rub my hands very hard because I will feel very nervous. Or maybe I will rub my head like what Ted is doing. What would you do if you waver? So this is our vocabulary words. I hope it's clear. Now let's start with our story. The story is uploaded online too, if you would like to read it. Sorry. Okay, so our story is Dolores Huerta. Before we start, look at the cover, the picture of the story. It's not an illustration, it's a photograph of a real person. Do you think this is Dolores? Well, look at the genre of the story. It's biography. Biography. Say after me. Biography. Biography. If you remember from the first semester, we took autobiography. Remember? It was a story that is written by the same person, which is a person who wrote his own story using the pronoun I. Like, for example, when he's writing his diary or something. So the main character of the story is the same person who wrote the story. This is what we call an autobiography. Then what is a biography? Let's read the characteristics of what makes a story biography. The first point, it says, tells us a true story of a real person. So the story you are reading is a real story that happened to a person. The second point is very important. It's written by another person. So this is what makes it different from autobiography. Autobiography is when a person writes his own story using the pronoun I, while biography is when someone is writing the story of another person and he doesn't use the pronoun I, instead he uses the name of this character. Other text features, it includes timelines, photographs, and captions. In addition, while reading a biography, you will find dates to show when did exactly this happen. So you can find the story in your online McGraw account. Look at this page. They are asking you, how did you know it's an autobiography? What text feature does this page include? Well, in this page I can see a heading, I can see a picture, a photograph, a caption, and a timeline. Okay, look at the timeline. My question is, when did Dolores Huerta meet Cesar? There is a time, a specific time where Dolores met Cesar. I will move this so the answer will be clear for you. In the timeline, these are the dates, and in each date, they are telling us what happened to Dolores. Pause my video and find in which year did Dolores met Cesar. Did you find it? Yes, it's in 1955 when Dolores met Cesar. So, actually always, the timeline gives informations about a specific topic. So a timeline shows the time order in which important dates and events